Well, hey everybody, it's Jimmy James from Carmen's Closet, and I have a new segment today that I'm going to start doing, and it's called Carmen's Closet. Who dat? And I'm going to start interviewing people and introduce you to some friends of mine and people in my life and people in my world, and today's going to be a really special interview because I am going to interview Carmen Michaels. That's right. I got her tied down. Told her I needed her today. It's Memorial Day. We were going to So let's get this interview started because this is sure to be a hoot and a half. She's crazy. She's absolutely crazy. You're crazy. So, Carmen. Listen at this fool sitting over here asking me these questions. What is he thinking? These stupid questions. Well, let's answer them. And how did you get started? What got you into this? So how did I get started? Well, some friends of mine said one time, you need to do drag, like I said before. And I was like, I don't know about that. And I just decided, well, if y'all buy it, I do it. So we did it. And that's how I got started. So Carmen, you've been doing this a while. How many, do you hold any titles? Yes, I hold titles. I have 3 crowns that sit up on this head. I was Miss East Tennessee first, and then Miss New Beginnings in 1998 through 1999. I held both of those titles at the same time, won 2 pageants in 1 year. And then a couple years later, I can't remember what year it was. I want to say 2000. I won Miss Tennessee Glamour International at Large. And they never had that pageant again, so I am kind of still Miss Tennessee Glamour International at Large. At least that's what I tell myself. But I have 3 crowns. I'll post pictures of them. They are gorgeous little crowns. Keyword little. Now they give them great big jewelry pieces. I got little crowns. Back when it was hard to find a crown, I guess. But I don't care. They mean as much to me now as... because I worked hard for every one of those titles. Honey, it don't matter how big it is. It's a crown. And I worked and I won it. And that's all there is to say about that. So Miss East Tennessee, Miss New Beginnings, Miss Tennessee Glamour International at Large. Nice. So tell us about some of the talents that you did for those. I'm sure there was like a talent segment. And what did you perform at those pageants? The pageant talents? Oh, yes, I love the pageant talents. The pageants always have an interview section, then an evening gown section, and then they have the talent portion. And I love the talent portion because you know I'm a talent queen, honey. I love to show my talents. But each pageant in Miss East Tennessee, I did a production to Barbra Streisand's Left in the Dark Again, where I had a cheating husband walk in, and I basically tormented him till the end of the show or into the talent, and then I shot him. And then my boyfriend came in with a but we were both cheating, so that's all there was about that. And then for Miss New Beginnings, I did Still Magnolias. I did the funeral scene with the casket on stage. And yeah, I freaked them out. I came to rehearsal and carried in a big old casket, and I rehearsed a completely different number. And I had them thinking that I was going to do Eartha Kitt's Eartha Kitt Ain't Misbehaving as a vampire. And then I come in that night and we did Still Magnolias, which nobody had ever been able to do. And I did Dead Shelby as an angel with the big old white coat, had Nell and Malin on stage. We did that whole scene at the cemetery. And I lip synced to Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, the Dolly Parton song. And then Miss Tennessee Glamour International at Large, I did the Judd's reunion where Winona and, what's the sister? Ashley, the bitter one. But Ashley did the intro and introduced her mother and Winona, and we did Love Can Build a Bridge. We had a little bridge on stage, and it was really cute because I do Winona Judd as a character. So that's the pageants that the talents I have done for pageants. So I love it. I love helping other people with talents too. So that's what we did. Well, everybody knows I love me some Still Magnolias. And everybody knows that I love the Judds. Love can build a bridge. That's why I lip sync. Alright. So Carmen, do you have a drag mother, drag mothers, a drag family that you'd like to talk about? Do I have a drag mother? I had a couple drag mothers, I say. I really had a drag family. I mean, I had a drag mother, Shamu BPA, or as they called her at Pageants, Shamu Beepers. That was my drag mother. She helped me the most. And we competed in pageants together and stuff like that. So there was she was I think the one thing she taught me the most is what not to do in drag. I mean, I love her, but she just wanted to do it for fun, and that's what I did. But I still like to be really pretty, like I am tonight. So, yeah, but then when I first started, Shamu helped me, was my drag mother for a long time. Jessica Bohem, she was a drag sister mother, I guess. Sonia Renee. I also had Jacqueline St. James, who was a great, 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 great help. But I was intimidated at first by her because she was so beautiful. And I thought, that is one beautiful big girl. And I thought, I want to dance. I want to be just like her. But I'm not a dancer. Let's face it, I'm not. But I'm funny. And I love country music. And country music, you don't have to really dance. So I decided I just do my own thing. Sable Chanel, she was a inspiration. Maxie Houston, God love her, rest her soul. She has gone on to the drag stage in the sky. She was a big influence in my family. And then I just had people that were a part of my life. Randy Fletcher was my drag daughter. Jasmine Dupree, she did a lot for me. She was my dresser for a long time. I've had so many. I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. Somebody's going to get upset, and I don't want nobody to get mad, and I didn't call their name. But my drag family has been so long over the last 20-some years. Andrea Montrose, me and her started at the same time, so we both kind of influenced each other and helped each other in the beginning. First time I ever met Andrea, I was trying to help her get in drag, and I was putting her in a king-size pillowcase. And we took the fitted sheet and made a turban on her head, and she did Erykah Badu in a bed sheet and a pillowcase that we cut the end off of. But fierce, just absolutely fierce. But yeah, that's kind of my drag family. I still have drag family around. I consider Eureka O'Hara one of my sisters now. I've got, Akeisha Renee. Crystal Blue was a big influence in my life when I first started. She helped me a lot. She gave me my first pair of earrings. I walked up to Tipper one night and I said, "Girl, I love those earrings." And she said, "Well, good, here they are." I took them off and handed them to me right in the middle of the show. So, I mean, I've got a lot of inspirational entertainers in my life that I wouldn't be who I am today without them. So, I love all of my sisters. I love all of my drag mamas. I love all of my drag friends. I love all of my drag children, even though some of them are in jail. I can't help it. I'm just their mama. I can't make them mind. You cannot make your children mind. I have some that are in jail. I have some that are off doing other things. I have some that are pretty successful. But a mama's got to do what a mama's got to do. But her children are everywhere. So, yeah, drag family is very important. So, I love all y'all. So what kind of drag do you do? What songs do you perform? That kind of thing. What's your aesthetic? Are you a pageant queen? Are you a comedy queen? What do you do? What kind of drag do I do? Well, can't you tell I'm a beauty queen? I got all the rhinestones and I've got all the crowns. No, I'm a comedy queen. I'm a character queen. I like to do comedy. I like to do characters, and I did Dolly Parton. I was big fat Dolly Parton. I did Winona Judd as a character, and Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin was probably my most requested, and Harper Valley were my two most requested numbers. But Janis Joplin was by far number one. I would throw, fling, sling myself all over stage. Have a good time. I don't care. I didn't care. I made a fool out of myself. I didn't care. I was a big clown on stage. That's what I still am, is a big old clown. Just a pretty one. But, yeah, just recently had someone that wants me to start doing stand-up comedy, and I'm like, what? Am I funny? And I thought, well, I am funny. So I'm really considering starting to do stand-up comedy. Who knew? Who knows? Mama Carmen might be a stand-up comedian. If Honey Boo Boo's Mama June can have her own TV show, why can't Mama Carmen be up on the stage being a comedian? I'd be like Rosie O'Donnell and Mama June, a big old fat queen up there telling jokes and burping and farting. Who knows? That could be me. I might get my own TV show or something. If I could buy me about 14 children, I could be like the Duggars in a big Carmen Michaels house full of children eating corn and potatoes. But you just never know what's going to happen with me. Good things are coming along for Mama Carmen. That's right. So, I mean, I do comedy. I do characters. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people know that I've been there. So, what is your favorite part of drag? Do you have a favorite part? That's a good question there, Jimmy James. What is my favorite part of drag? Well, I guess it would just be making people laugh and entertaining people and not being afraid to be a fool. Who cares? You live one life. And live that life and enjoy it and have fun. Make people smile. A smile is one thing you can give away and it don't cost you a dime. A smile a day keeps the negative away. That might be my new motto. A smile a day keeps the negative away. But really, seriously, I mean, I used to do the Dixie Chicks, and I had a friend who gave me a life-size soft body mannequin. And I put shoes on it, like a big pair of combat boot shoes on it, and got me a big blue tarp, and I rolled that body up, mannequin in that tarp, and took duct tape and rope and tied it up like a dead body. And I pull it out on stage when I did Goodbye Earl, and I would drag a dead body around on stage. I didn't care until, let me tell you this little story. This is funny. I went to Ingles one time when the boys still pushed the buggies to the car. And I had Earl in the trunk of my car, and I didn't think about it. Well, I was one of those people that if you're going to push my buggies to my car, I'm going to let you do it, because I hate it. He's pushing my groceries to the car, And we get to the car, and about the time we got to the car, I thought, crap. I remembered Earl was in the trunk of my car. So I unlocked the car, and I turned around and looked at this little boy, and I was like, there is something in the trunk of my car. It is not what it looks like it would be. I promise you. I said, I am an entertainer. This is a stage prop. But when I open this trunk, please do not be alarmed. I promise you, it is fake. It is fake. It is fake. And he goes, well, it don't bother me unless it's got a dead body in it. Really? So I flung the trunk up. And there laid the Earl rolled up in a tarp. That little country boy just about peed his pants. He said, I said, I told you it was fake. I told you it wasn't real before I opened it. But I promise you it's fake. And I up on Earl's head, and I said, he is a stage prop. Well, he giggled. I laughed. He put my groceries in around it, and I left. And I expected to get pulled over on the way home by the police, because I figured he was going to call the law on me just to be funny, but he didn't. But that's the way my life goes. Crazy stuff has happened. Maybe I should do stand-up comedy. I could tell stories like that. Oh, the life I have lived. But I love making people smile. That's what I enjoy about doing drag. It's making people smile. Well, you had your favorite part. What is your least favorite part? What is the one thing you hate the most about drag? Close-minded people. No, seriously. The thing I hate the most, the least favorite thing about doing drag? Oh, I got that right down for you. Spending the money for it, because it is expensive. Very expensive. It takes a lot of money to buy all these rhinestones and this beautiful new hair that I happen to have on this evening. And all these beautiful clothes and everything, and the makeups. The makeups is really expensive because you have to have new eyelashes. Probably about, I know people that buy them for every performance. But the eyelashes makes it pretty. But the makeup is expensive. People don't understand what an expense it is just to do it. I mean, it's theater. I mean, that's all it is theater. And you're putting on a character. And you have to buy all this stuff. And that's the one thing that I really hate the most is spending all the money for it. I mean, it would be nice if I had someone to help me buy the money that would get a job. Oh, wait. I do. Someone does have a job, and he works real hard for his money. But he's real stingy about buying drag. That's all I'm going to say about that. Well, that's any hobby or anything, spending money. I get it. I get it 100%. Believe me, I get it. So, Carmen, we've kind of interviewed you. We've got to know you a little bit. We now know who Dad is. So, do you have any samples of you in action? Maybe a little drag for us to show us what you do, a little sample? Cool! I can't wait. Can you? So, I'm going to let her set this up, and we're going to go from there. Do I have a sample of my drag? Well, I sure do. I have a couple clips that I'm going to show for you. And there's just things I've done at home. And I think I have one where I did at a Halloween party one night. So like Jimmy James said, I will set this up. These are just some clips that I've got, and I will play these for you, and I hope you enjoy them.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you leave me for somebody new.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man, Jack, and I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. So don't you mess around with me.
Here at the Grand Ole Opry, and before any more time gets away from us, I want to ask a favor.
Well, you just name it.
Walking after midnight.
It's a date, boy. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight. I'm always walking after midnight. Are there any wild women out there tonight? If I came around, this goes swinging pack the town. Tonight ain't nothing gonna slow me down. I did my time working all week. Tonight's on my tomorrow sleep. I wanna hear a band with the country sound. Well, I've been cooped up 8 years alone. And I've been working, nothing else to the bone. Well, it's okay. We all wanna make our place in this world. We all want our voices to be heard. Everyone wants a chance to be someone. We all have dreams we need to dream. The sweeter than every star you can reach is when you reach and find you found someone. You'll hold this world's most priceless thing.
Wasn't that great? All right, girls and boys and freaks and dogs, cats, whatever's watching. Be sure and subscribe to my JIMMIJAMEZ'S page. I'm going to be on here a lot more, I promise. But I've been letting him do it because he's doing a good job. Him and his mom doing a good job. So we're going to let him and Mom do a lot more. But I love you. I love you. So, until next time, I'm going to turn it over to JIMMIJAMEZ'S. Don't forget to go to Instagram. Don't forget to go to Twitter. Don't forget to go to Facebook at Carmen's Closet and join. Subscribe. Send me to all your friends. Tell all your friends to subscribe. If you've not subscribed, go down and subscribe. And as always, this is JIMMIJAMEZ'S. And of course, Carmen's gone. But this is JIMMIJAMEZ'S. And you know I love you. And I'm sure she does too. So, until next time, we'll see you around. Bye.